my channel. So today I'm going to be playing with the Love is Love palette from Danessa Myricks Beauty. I know that I saw some of the responses on the brand page. They say they're donating some of the proceeds to a certain organization. They haven't said how much, so I don't know. I have no idea. But I want to get the Pride palette just because I feel like for me, it's more so the like symbolism of actually like celebrating that I am a part of this community, because for a very long time, like with religious stuff and all this stuff, and like literally out of fear and stuff, like I would not talk about it, or like I wasn't like out necessarily, like people knew, but I wasn't like, I didn't just have like a coming out moment for like a while. But I really am like proud of myself because I volunteered at Pride last weekend, and I felt like that was a good way for me to get in the environment, because I wanted to actually like go and like actually like experience like Pride Festival, but necessarily I didn't really have anybody to go with. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna volunteer. And plus I've been needing to volunteer anyway. Like I used to volunteer all the time in school, so yeah. But I actually really had a fun time, and I got to meet some nice people, so yeah. So hopefully next year for Pride, I really want to do the parade. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm talking about like I want to like dance in the parade and like have like a float and stuff. But I'm like, that means I need to have like people who are gonna want to do that with me. And it's like, okay, who wants to do that with me? But hopefully I can convince some people to do it with me for next year. So we're gonna see, Go ahead and get into this palette. So I swatched it, so there should be a video up of like all the swatches and stuff. But I know some people are like, what's going on with this palette? Do I feel like it is the best palette she has made? No. I feel like it could have definitely like had some adjustments and stuff. I really wish there were like a like rainbow like color scheme of actual like eyeshadows, like matte eyeshadows with the shimmers, and then have like the metallics and stuff too. Like I wish this was more so a like, because there's 1 2 3 4 5 6, and if you count these as different shades, that's 11 different shades. And this palette was $65, but I got it when she had like the 30% off like Memorial Day sale, so I probably paid like $45 or something. But yeah, I feel like the palette definitely could have been constructed like in a different layout and stuff. But I really just wanted the palette just to like celebrate my Pride. This is just what I wanted to get. So I'm gonna like play with it. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. Like I have kind of an idea in my head, but I'm really like going with the flow. We're going with the flow. For concealer, for concealing underneath my eyes, I'm gonna take my WYN Beauty by Serena Williams concealer, and this is in the shade Aim, which is 330. And it's supposed to be a soft matte creamy concealer. I'm still gonna set it because I always set my concealer and stuff, or I try to. So when I do my brows, I usually do the bottom part first, and I'm basically like going against the bottom. Like basically we're just carving out your brows. Like you don't necessarily have to, but I always carve out my brows with like a lighter concealer. But on top, I do usually do like a skin tone concealer. But I'm gonna wait and do that like after the eyeshadow look, because it's not necessarily something I need to do right now. So I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush. I really want to try the Danessa Myricks in my Kitco eyeshadow brushes, just because like I'm someone like, if the brushes are like really good, I'll use them brushes like every single day. But they are a little bit expensive, but I feel like it makes sense for like a Danessa Myricks like brush collection. I really want to get the eye brush set and probably like the face one, or like the essentials kit, but that's gonna have to be an investment. I'm not gonna lie to you, because baby, I think like the cheapest set is like $130 maybe, or like $140. But now I'm taking the Celebrity Cosmetics eyeshadow base, and I'm pretty sure this is the shade Nefertiti, and I'm just gonna like, I put a little bit on like my eyelids, because basically the concealer is really just to like carve out my brows. But I like to do an eyeshadow base that is like similar to the color of my brows. I mean, to the color of my concealer. That way, like it blends in a little bit better. Like you don't necessarily have to do that. Like you can just use your concealer for like your entire eye base. But I personally like to do this. I feel like it works better for me when I do like eyeshadows, and like sometimes I use like different color bases for my eyeshadow base just to help the colors like pop out a little bit more. Like I could use like the Colorfix from Danessa Myricks Beauty. I could use like the different shades of the Celebrity Cosmetics eyeshadow base, because I have like a bright blue one, I have a neon green, I have a white one, and I have a black one. So like you can use like different color bases. It does not have to necessarily be like a like skin tone like shade. It just depends on what you're trying to do. Like I would use the white shade if I'm trying to do like pastel colors, or if I really want to make the colors pop and I don't have like a base color that is similar to the eyeshadows that I want to use. So I can do that. Or I would use like the Colorfix if I like really want some like pigment. Like I could definitely use the Colorfix and then just like blend it out and then just set it with some eyeshadow, because they actually pretty much set matte, but like you would just set it with eyeshadow to like get an even base. But now that like this is all even and stuff, I want to try the Evolution powder in Deep Peach. I also have the shade 5, which I'm going to try and use for like contouring my face. But I want to go ahead and go with this powder, see how I like it on my eyes as like a setting powder. So I got to take out like the little like sealant thing. I generally like the Evolution powder. I feel like it's a pretty good powder. Like, and if I like this shade on me, I'll probably use it like in my makeup like every single day. So usually what I do is like pour some in the top, and I'm gonna take one of my Real Technique brushes. Where is it at? I'm gonna just use this one because I don't know what my other one is, but I like the fluffy brushes like this for my powder, so I feel like it helps set it. So I dip my brush in and then I tap it. That way I'm getting out like any of the excess powder, because yes, we want to like make sure we have enough powder so it's matte and it's set in place, so it's not like gonna mess up when we put eyeshadow on. But we don't want to put too much on to where like certain areas are like patchy because they have way too much powder on them, because your brush had way too much before you put it on there. And we don't want to waste the powder either, because sometimes if you just go on with powder, you're gonna have powder all over your face, and that's not necessarily something we just want to do. Like, it's okay if it happens, but I don't like having like powder in certain areas and then like no powder in others, because sometimes it will like show up in your base. But I mean, I feel like maybe I just noticed it because I've been doing my makeup for so long that I can tell. I'm like, something don't seem right. Something do not seem right. And I can tell when my eyeshadow base is not set right. It messes up my eyeshadow so much and I get so frustrated. So that's why today I'm trying to make sure I take the time to make sure that my entire base is set and it's set well, especially like where my eyeshadow or like where my eye creases, because that like, now my laundry's done, but I really like to make sure that that area is set really well. So that's why I did that. And now my eyeshadow base is set and we're gonna get ready to go in with eyeshadow. So I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, so we're back. So I think what I want to do is like a cut crease. I haven't done a cut crease in like forever, but I feel like that would look really good with what we're trying to do. So I gotta figure out how I want to do this. So I think I'm gonna take this purple shade, which is Embrace. I'm trying to get a good amount like on my brush, and we're just gonna like blend it out everywhere. I gotta get some more on my brush. I really wish there were like more matte shades in this palette, so like you could do more looks with it. But if we're being honest, like the only palettes that Danessa has like that have like a lot of matte shades are her groundwork palettes. Like, because I know like the light work or whatever it's called, I know like that is basically like all shimmers, which I feel like shimmers are beautiful and like the palette looks so nice. But I feel like for me, I need like some shades to like for real like build up a base, if that makes any sense. Because right now I got a base down, but like I'm using like a shimmer shade, so like I can't get like the blend that I necessarily want. But we're gonna try. And then in a second I'm really gonna take my Beauty Bay palette and use that, because I feel like this is not gonna give me the look that I want to do necessarily. Like, I'll use the black out of here, but yeah, this is not it's not doing enough for me. But I'm taking my Beauty Bay Bright Matte palette, and this is a 42 color palette. So I'm gonna take Modern Way, which is like this purple down here. And I basically just, you see the pigment on there, like, you just need matte shades, I feel like, when you're trying to do a look. But really this, I feel like the Love is Love palette really could be like a palette that you use for like just toppers, which there are a lot of like palettes like that now out, like where they're either like all mattes and like you don't have any shimmers. Like I have no shimmers in this one, but there are also palettes that literally are just all like shimmers or like topper shades. I did not realize that my camera was literally not where it was supposed to be, so I apologize. I just had to fix my camera on this tripod, but I'm going back in with Modern Way to like finish the blend on both eyes. So we're just doing a like purple like transition shade, and I think I'm gonna do like pink outside of that. I'm gonna take this brush and basically Make Them Wink, which is this like fuchsia pink shade, and we're just gonna blend that out on top. This is like a vibrant pink shade, which I kind of love. Yeah, I don't know where we're going with this, but we're going somewhere. I might have to go in with some more purple, but I really like the Beauty Bay palettes. Like, I know this is about the Danessa Myricks Beauty too, but since we're using this palette, like, I don't know, like, I genuinely like how the pigment is, like, and these palettes, like, you get a lot of colors. I'm gonna take Modern Way again, and I'm gonna like pat it on and then blend it. These palettes, like from Beauty Bay, they're not that expensive for like the amount of colors you get, and the pigment is actually there. Like if the pigment was not there, like I would not recommend like trying to get a palette from literally, I think they're based in the UK, so like that would have been like pointless, like if I was doing that, you feel me? But my tripod just went off. If y'all heard that little like didn't it? It's because I got this like little like AI like tracking tripod, because I thought it would be good for like when I was filming and stuff, and I saw somebody talk about it, but I don't know how I feel about it. I do not know how I feel about it. So I really want to like use, I want to try and use this black shade in here to like blend out like what I'm trying to do, but I don't know how pigmented it's gonna be, because I feel like it's a matte shade, but like it's still like very shimmery, but it's not doing bad. It's doing better than the purple shade was doing with me trying to blend it. So yeah, we're just gonna like try to make it like kind of a smoky eye, like not too crazy, but it's definitely going to be a smoky eye. Like, I don't know, that's just like the vibe I'm going for. I have no idea what I'm really doing. Like I have no idea, but like this could go like 10 different ways if we're being honest. Like for real, for real. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the brush that has the purple on it and just blend that out a little bit more to try and like get that transition from the black to the purple a little bit smoother, so I don't look crazy. Now I'm about to like cut my crease, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna cut my crease. I think I'm gonna take the platinum, well not the platinum one, but the Journey Colorfix, the cream one. It's like a purple like metallic shade. This is what it looks like. And I feel like this would be a really cool like base for like the shimmer. Anyways, I'm gonna take this Colorfix cream and put some on the back of my hand, just so I can warm it up. And I really have like literally, it's not the smallest dot ever, but it's pretty small because you don't need that much when you're cutting your crease with this stuff, because this is like pigmented for real. So I'm taking like this like small little like, I'm gonna say like curved brush, I guess that's what you could call it, and I'm basically gonna cut my crease with this. So I usually start at my inner corner, and then I just make like a half circle, and then I'm just gonna fill in the entire area with this. Like this is really just gonna be a base for the shadows. Like I just wanted to try and see like how this would work as a base for them. So basically we have a whole circle, like half circle, covering like a whole part of our eye. Usually I will only do it to like half or like 3/4 of the way, but I think this is gonna work. So now basically that my entire eye is covered, I'm gonna take these like Q-tips. I get these from Ulta. Like they're kind of flatter on one side and this side is like a little bit like pointier, and I will use this side when I do like my under eye, and this one's gonna be for me trying to get the pigment on there. So I kind of want to do like a whole rainbow shade deal. So I'm gonna take this pink red color, and this is like, it spells out dream, like all the colors spell out dream. So I'm basically just going to layer it in my inner quarter. And I'm going to do some on this side too. Okay, boom. So it's getting a little bit darker outside. I feel like it's finna storm. But now I'm taking E. I'm not D. I'm taking R, which is this orangey shade. I wish these were like in their own like pan, so like they don't get mixed together as much, but we're gonna work with her. We're going to work with her. I'm gonna take E, which is this yellow shade, and I'll put that like closer to like the center of my eye. I'm gonna have to like blend out like where the shadow is later because it got a little bit messed up by the shimmer. And now I'm going to take A, which is the greenish blue shade, and that's going to go right here. I really like this color. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I feel like she's really pretty. And now the last shade I'm going to take is M, which is this purpley blue color. Okay, so boom. This is what we're looking at. I need to like blend this out a little bit because girl, she looks a little crazy. But I'm just basically blending this so like the shimmers that are like outside the curve are like not there anymore. So okay, I actually really like how this looks, and I really want to go in with this silver like liquid metal Colorfix, and then basically I'm going to do like a liner because I feel like that would be really cute. So this is what the silver looks like right here. This is the Made by Metro brush. This is, I think, E12. This is what it looks like. So really good for like liner. So basically I'm just gonna like mix this all together so it's warmed up a little bit and it's even on my brush. And let me get my palette out because I'm not gonna be able to see that far. And I'm basically following the shape of the half circle. I mean, I didn't even think what it was called for a second. Alright, so we basically got like, I call it like a mermaid tail. And I think I want to do like some rhinestones on there. I just don't know what color I want to do. So I'm going to figure out what color I want to do and then I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm back. So I want to do the Get Stoned like silver, like they're, I guess you would call them like pearls. But I'm going to use like the ones down here. Literally the two smallest sizes to basically like do my eyes. Like I'm gonna basically follow the line that I did up here. So I'm taking some glue from Manic Gems and it looks crazy, but just ignore it for me. But I'm gonna take this, like, I think it's like a wax pencil, but I would normally like either use like the end of my spoolie or end of a brush. Wait, hold the fuck up. Where did it go? Oh my god. Okay, there, we got it on. But yeah, I would usually just use the end of my like spoolie that I use for my makeup. I think I'm gonna have to do that because this is like getting on my nerves. So I'm gonna put a little bit of lash glue on my hand. Then I'm gonna dip the bottom of my spoolie in it. And basically I just grab the gems on the top. And I just place it on. Oops. I really like Get Stoned. Like they're probably like one of my favorite like rhinestone companies. Like my favorite one probably would be Get Stoned, and then my second favorite would probably be Manic Gems. Ooh, where did it go? I'm struggling so hard right now. I'm trying to make sure that they're as even as possible because I slick messed up in a certain area, but we're just gonna rock with it. We're gonna rock with it, okay? So I try and go like a third of a way, like each time I'm doing my rhinestones, just because I don't want them, like I don't want the glue to be like dry by the time I get to area, because I need to be like, I don't want it too tacky to the point where like I can't move the rhinestone if I mess up. Like I just need it like to still be like workable. Because sometimes I put them on, sometimes I put them on and then I have to like move them like this. Doing rhinestones, it truly takes a good minute. Like when I did the rhinestones like all over my face for like the 4-leaf clover, oh my god, it probably took me like at least 20 minutes to do them all. So yeah, that was fun. But now I'm going to go in with a smaller size. Now I'm doing for like the tail. Okay, so now I'm done with this wing. I'm gonna do the other one off camera because I don't want to bore y'all with me doing rhinestones for like 20 minutes. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm done with the rhinestones on my eyes. This is what they look like. So now I'm gonna finish my eyes. That way I can go ahead and just do the rest of my base. So I'm just taking this eyeliner that I got from TikTok shop. It's not the best eyeliner, but all I really use it for is just a line like right by my lash line. That way it helps like blend my lashes in better. And I'll put the fake ones on. I try to get as close to my lash line as possible. You want it close to your lash line, but you don't want to like poke your eye out. So please be careful. So the last thing I want to do, well, I'm gonna do my mascara too in a second, but the last thing I want to do for like my brows is add some glue right there. Add a little bit on the back of my hand, and now I'm gonna take, these are the Get Stone Rhinestones and Candy Apple, and I'm gonna take, which ones do I want to do? I'm gonna take the smaller ones right there, and I'm just basically going to put a little bit of glue on the back of my spoolie again, pick them up one by one, and just add it to my eyebrow slit. I decided to just go with this color. This is one of the new colors, or the new stones I got from them recently, and I just thought it would add like a different flair to the look, because it's like a pink red like rhinestone, but depending like how you're looking at, like it like also like shifts to like this blue purpley color, which I think is really cute, and I feel like it goes with this look. So I just did 4 of these, basically to like cover up like where my where my eyebrow slit is. So now I'm gonna do my mascara, and then I'm gonna take a break real quick, and then I'm going to be back to do my face. So I'm using the About Face 1994 mascara, and I really like this mascara for like underneath my eyes. Like when it comes to like my mascara for like my top lashes, like I am okay with using like a volumizing one, but I also like, I feel like I'm not that picky when it comes to like my top lashes, because I am putting on fake eyelashes no matter what, like unless I just generally do not have time and I just want to do like a real like no makeup look, like I'm putting on some lashes, which means like I just need my lashes to like not have any like eyeshadow or anything on it. So like that's part of the reason why I put the mascara on, but I also put the mascara on to make them blend a little bit better with my fake lashes. But I'm not that picky when it comes to my top mascara. I just like to use a mascara for my bottom lashes that are actually going to make them look a little bit bigger, because I don't always put bottom lashes on. Like I like to sometimes, but it's not something I always do. But anyways, this is what we're ending with for the eyes for right now. Once I do like my like base, like my foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush and stuff, then I'm gonna go in underneath my eyes and finish that. But I like to do my base first before I do that. But I will see y'all back in a second. Bye. Okay, so now I let that first setting spray set, and I'm gonna spray the WYN Cherry setting spray all over my face. So this one is also a mist, which I like how it smells, but like once again, I feel like I want a different type of setting spray, like not one that's a mist. I feel like the mist works, but I feel like I spray so much to make sure that I literally get it even. But I'm gonna let this, you know, set. I'm gonna do my under eye really quick. So for my under eye, I always take like I usually take the About Face shadow stick. This is the matte one in Kill the Lights, and I absolutely love like this one because it's not like a regular pencil, and it's like one of the retractable ones that you don't have to sharpen, which I feel like is essential for me. I hate sharpening like eye pencils because I feel like I always waste product because they be like breaking too easily, or like they suck at sharpening. So I do my under eye. I just like pull the skin back a little bit, and I'm not getting it in my eye. I'm literally doing like underneath my lash line, and I just make sure that that is even, and it's pretty even, like. And now I'm gonna take like, I want to take a smaller like blending brush. I'm gonna take this one. This is like from a random like brush that I got from probably Burlington, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm gonna go back in with this black shade, and I'm just going to blend out like my under eye a little bit with this. And I'm gonna do the other side. And then I think I'm gonna use the pink I used earlier to like really blend it out. So I'm taking that Beauty Bay Matte Bright palette again, and I'm gonna take, what is this? make them wink. And I'm just going to go underneath my eye a little bit. Like my under eye like kind of matches like what I did up top as much as possible. To take Modern Way, and I'm going to blend where that black and that pink is, so there's like a smoother transition. And I feel like that is pretty good, but I'm going to just blend out. I'm basically just going to blend the edges of it a little bit more, so it's not that harsh when it goes like out this way. Okay, yes, this looks good. Okay, so done with this palette and done with the eyeshadow for right now. So now I need to do my blush. That's what I need to do. So for blush, I'm going to take the Prima Donna Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. And this is like a cream to like matte product again. So this one also has the UpSilite technology. It's texture reducing, a blurring balm to powder with a weightless flush of color. It's powered by cutting edge blurring switch technology. The UpSilite visually creates a soft focus effect on pores and fine lines. Either tap it on with your finger or add a brush and just like put on your face and your lips. I'm just gonna do it on my cheeks. So this one is like a hot pink shade. I absolutely love the packaging. Once again, like I love the engraving on here, and I just love the color in general. So I want to get the color on. I'm just taking this Real Techniques. I forgot what brush set this was, but it's like one of like cute brush sets, and this is the one that's 9.9. So this is what it looks like on my brush. Oh yeah, this is very pigmented. Oh my god, yeah. We're just going to put the rest over here. Yeah, put some on my nose. Oh my god, girl. You put a lot of blush on. We finna fuck with, we finna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take this Real Techniques 400. This is the blush brush, and I'm just going to use this to blend it out a little bit more. And I feel like, honestly, I don't even need to set this with like a powder or anything. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take my powder like foundation brush, and I'm just going to kind of like blend it out a little bit. Yep. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. It's giving Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but I'm a blush girly. Like, I'm not even going to feel bad about it because I love some blush. But next, what I'm going to do is go ahead and draw on like my moles again, and I'm gonna do like my lashes, and then, you know, do the lip. I'm doing the lip on TikTok because somebody asked to see like an everyday like lip, and I feel like I'm just gonna do that with this look. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I want to finish my under eye, so I'm taking the Love is Love palette again, and I think I want to take this like white shimmer shade, and I'm taking that on like the bottom of the Q-tip, and I'm just going to add that like underneath my eye, and I'm adding it mostly at the beginning. And then I'm going to take this like purple shade. I guess what I'm gonna do. I feel like it doesn't really show up that much. A little bit, it does, a little bit. I'm trying to get a good amount on. And do that for the outer parts of my under eye. And this is what she looks like right now. So this is what my eye makeup looks like right now. I think I'm gonna put on these lashes from Plushy Lash. These are the filled lashes, so I'm gonna put these on, and I'm going to use my INV. This is the V-Lux by INV like collection. This is the strip lash black adhesive with biotin and blueberry, and it's latex free, and it's just like a brush on. So I'm gonna do my lashes and stuff on camera real quick, and then I'll be back. I love these lashes from Plushy Lash. Like Plushy Lash literally has my favorite like brand of lashes. I can't even hold you. I have worn these a couple of times. I probably can get a couple more uses out of them, and then it's gonna be time to like restock on some. But I want to get like the, which ones are they, like the D curl, because I feel like that would be cute. And I want to try Shorty. Shorty is a little bit like more natural than the naturally ones that I have, but I just love how these look on my eyes, because I feel like these are the lashes that truly honestly go with my eye shape. Like I feel like I really like the INV like mink ones. I think that's what they are. They're like the purple package ones, and I really like those, but at the same time I feel like these, they're not too big, so like they like basically hide my like eyeshadow that I'm doing, but they're still dramatic. Like they don't, like they look natural, but they're still fluffy and like wispy, and they still have some drama to them. So that's what I really like about them. And I will wear these like literally every single day. Like whenever I do my makeup, even with no makeup. I've worn them with like literally no makeup on. Like I just like did my brows and I put some lashes on and put some lip gloss on and call it a day. But I'm gonna let my lashes dry for like 30 seconds, and then I'm going to actually put them on. Okay, so now that like I did like my blush and stuff, I'm gonna do a highlight, and I want to try and take my Love is Love palette, and I'm going to take this like random brush, and I'm going to take this like pink like shimmer shade. That pink shimmer shade is called Worthy, and I'm just going to put it like right above my highlight. She is pigmented. Oh my god, like I got some highlight on my face. Damn, I didn't think it was gonna be that pigmented. Okay, we see it, we see it. I feel like I look so sparkly. Look so sparkly. And I want to add a little bit like on like my brow bone, so I'm gonna take this like little fluffier like dense brush. This is the 51239 from Mange. Is MANGE, same brand where I use for like my highlighter brush. And I'm just adding a little bit like right at like the arch of my brows, because I feel like it just adds like some drama. And I be forgetting to do this, but I absolutely like love doing this when I do looks, especially when like the highlighter like matches like the look, like the pink. I feel like it just adds to it. But anyways, I'm gonna put my lashes on and now we're back. So I'm gonna spray my face real quick because I don't want to spray my face after I do my mascara. So I'm gonna spray and put my lashes on. I'm gonna take my Manic Gems fan and just help blow dry it a little bit. I mean, not blow dry, but dry it off a little bit. Dry it a little bit. What in the world? And then to really like seal it in, so I used the Weed Cherry setting spray first, and now I'm taking my Black Opal setting spray. Hopefully my lash glue has not dried yet. I feel like it probably has, but we're gonna see in a second. Now we're going to actually put my lashes on. So I put the mirror underneath my eyes, or like underneath my face like this, to help me like see where my actual lashes are. Like, so they're as close as possible to like my lash line. I got the front rhinestones a little like dirty. They got like foundation stuff on them, but we're gonna make it work. And I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, I like the lashes. I feel like they definitely go with this look. So the last thing I'm gonna do for like my eyes is basically take my 1994 mascara from About Face, and I'm just adding them to my bottom lashes. So this is the final look with the Love is Love palette, in the Beauty Bay Bright Matte Palette. This is it. But this is the final look for these. And I hope y'all really enjoyed this look. If y'all have any other looks like y'all want me to do, or if y'all want me to try to do another look with these two palettes, just let me know. I gotta do like a whole different vibe. Just y'all tell me, because I want to do stuff that y'all actually want to see. But anyways, I thank y'all for like actually like watching this entire video and supporting my channel in any way. And I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.